You're watching Cate Blanchett glide up the red carpet in a jaw-dropping Louis Vuitton gown. You think, wow, how lucky is she to wear that dress? Here's what they don't tell you. She didn't just wear it. She was paid for it. The stylist who picked it was paid for it. The jewelry brand whose diamonds are on her ears paid someone too. And Louis Vuitton, they spent more money getting that dress on her back than most people will earn in 5 years. Every single look you see at Cannes, every gown, every jewel, every shoe is a financial transaction. A very, very carefully negotiated financial transaction. And nobody in fashion media is talking about it. I went deep into the data, the industry reports, and the insider accounts to pull back the curtain on the billion-dollar machine running behind the red carpet. By the end of this video, you'll never look at a celebrity outfit the same way again. Let's start with the money, because the numbers are genuinely insane. Cannes Film Festival generates over $1 billion in what's called media impact value every single year. Media impact value, or MIV, is a marketing industry's way of measuring how much press coverage and social media attention is worth in real advertising dollars. To put that in perspective, the entire festival, the films, the awards, the parties, generates more than $1.1 billion in brand value. And the majority of that value, it comes from the red carpet, not the movies, the outfits. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Brands know this, and they spend accordingly. In 2024 and 2025, Chopard, the Swiss jewelry house that has been the official partner since 1998, earned $32.3 million in media impact value from the festival alone. That's $32 million in equivalent advertising value from people simply photographing their jewelry on celebrities' necks and ears. Dior wasn't far behind, earning $25.9 million in MIV. Chanel pulled $17.7 million. Saint Laurent $17.6 million. Gucci $16.3 million. So the question becomes, how do these brands guarantee their jewelry ends up on the right celebrity? How do they make sure it's Bella Hadid wearing their diamonds and not some random attendee? They pay for it, and they pay a lot. Here's how the money actually flows, and this is the part that will genuinely surprise you. There are 3 players in every Cannes fashion deal: the brand, the stylist, and the celebrity. Each one gets paid. Each one gets paid differently, and almost none of it is ever disclosed publicly. Let's start with the celebrity. According to multiple industry insiders and stylists who have spoken on record, an A-list celebrity can receive anywhere from $100,000 to $250,000 for a single red carpet appearance in a specific designer's clothing. Celebrity stylist Jessica Pastor, who has dressed Cate Blanchett, Emily Blunt, and Miranda Kerr, confirmed this at a public panel discussion, saying her clients can receive between $100,000 and $250,000 for these paid placements. She called them ambassadorships. Now the stylist is usually getting paid separately, and in some cases, the stylist is getting paid more than the celebrity knows. According to reporting from the Business of Fashion, for major red carpet events, a designer may pay a top celebrity stylist between $25,000 and $50,000, plus travel, hotel, and a 20% agency fee, specifically to ensure the dress ends up on that celebrity. This is on top of whatever the stylist charges their celebrity client directly. So the stylist is earning from the brand and from the celebrity. Simultaneously, then there's jewelry. Jewelry sponsors pay stylists separately again, between $5,000 and $10,000, just for getting their pieces on the celebrity and ensuring they're credited in photos. Makeup brands can pay up to $45,000 for a makeup artist to use and credit their products. One industry source put it bluntly to the Business of Fashion: quite a bit the time the stylist is getting paid and the celebrity isn't even aware of it. And placing a full look on an A-list celebrity, from gown to jewelry to shoes, runs anywhere from $50,000 to $200,000 for a single red carpet appearance. For a full award season contract, insiders say the total can reach the mid to high 6 figures or even 7 figures. At Cannes, where the red carpet runs for 12 straight days, those numbers compound rapidly. Let me give you a real example of how this works at the highest level, using Chopard, because they are genuinely the masters of this game. Chopard has been the official partner since 1998. That's almost 30 years. They designed the Palme d'Or trophy itself. They sponsor the Trophy Chopard Award for emerging actors. They host their own events, the Chopard Dinner, the Love Party, during the festival. And every year, they place their jewelry on the most photographed celebrities at the festival. At the most recent edition, Bella Hadid, who became a Chopard brand ambassador, wore their jewelry throughout the festival. One single post of Hadid wearing a sheer Saint Laurent gown with Chopard jewels was worth $4.2 million in MIV for Chopard. One post, one night. Demi Moore, who served as godmother of the Trophy Chopard Prize, wore Chopard jewelry throughout the festival. Her appearances wearing Chopard were worth $1.3 million in MIV. Now here's the brilliant part of their strategy. Because Chopard has been doing this for nearly 30 years, their presence at Cannes has become what one analyst called institutional rather than event-driven. The MIV per placement might not even be exceptional compared to a younger brand, but the baseline never drops. It compounds, year after year after year. Industry executives now track branded search, increases of 20 to 40% following strong red carpet activations. That's not just people seeing the look, that's people going online to search for the brand after seeing it. Now here's the part that the fashion industry really doesn't want you to know. When money enters the room, authenticity exits. And some insiders are openly uncomfortable with how this system has evolved. One anonymous agency insider told Business of Fashion, "Before, the matchups and pairings used to be a lot more organic. Money is the number one prerogative now. That's the disappointing aspect to it. What does that mean in practice? It means that the perfect pairing you see, that moment where you think, wow, that brand was just made for her, is often not organic at all. It's the result of a negotiation that happened months before it can even open." There's also the issue of independent designers. While mega houses like Chanel and Dior have millions to spend on celebrity placement, smaller and independent designers play a completely different game. They loan their pieces for free, paying shipping, alteration, and fitting costs themselves, in the hope that the celebrity chooses their look and that the exposure is worth it. Stylist Tatiana Waterford described a situation where a designer created 3 custom gowns for a celebrity. The celebrity chose one on the day. The other 2 were quietly shelved. Waterford said, "It's always really disheartening to text the designer's team and let them know things didn't go their way. You know how much went into the look." So while Louis Vuitton and Chanel are handing out 6-figure checks, small designers are spending everything they have and receiving nothing if the celebrity changes her mind. And then there's the full look policy. Brands increasingly demanding that celebrities wear head-to-toe looks from a single house. No mixing, no personalizing, just Gucci head-to-toe or Prada head-to-toe. This isn't fashion anymore. It's a brand activation dressed up as personal style. So after all this money, who actually wins? The data says it depends on strategy. A single viral moment can generate enormous short-term value. But the brand's now questioning whether that spike is even the most useful metric. One brand marketing executive said, "The spike itself is sometimes actually the least interesting metric. It's what happens in the weeks, months, and years after that." Brands now track search lift, site traffic, and what they call long-tail engagement. Whether people who see a Kin look are still engaging with the brand 6 months later. The brands that win consistently are the ones that play long-term. Chopard's model of building institutional presence over 28 years is arguably more valuable than any single viral look. Dior's Beauty Suite at the Majestic Hotel, where they host parties and build relationships with celebrities throughout the festival, generates a level of brand loyalty that no single red carpet deal can match. And for the celebrities, the calculation is becoming more complex too. As one Hollywood dealmaker put it, as filmmaking economics change, with the $20 million movie paycheck going by the wayside, red carpet contracts are more coveted than ever. For many celebrities, can fashion deals represent a significant portion of their annual income. So the next time you see a celebrity gliding up the Can steps in a gown that looks like it was made for her, it probably was. Made for her, negotiated for her, paid for her, and strategically placed on her at a cost that most of us will never see reported anywhere. The Can red carpet isn't fashion. It's the world's most glamorous, most expensive, most meticulously orchestrated marketing event. And now you know exactly how it works. If this video changed how you see fashion, share it with someone who needs to know. Subscribe for more videos that go behind the scenes of the fashion industry, because the real story is almost always more interesting than what you see on the carpet. I'll see you in the next one.